Can you hear us now? If you could just add it into the chat, if you can hear us now. No. Yes, you can hear us. Yay! Okay, brilliant. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get straight back into it. I hate technology at the best of times, and it's always when you don't want it. Yay! Everyone's saying we're back in. Brilliant. Okay, let's get straight into it. So you've got your stamps in there. Now, these stamps are really, really beautiful for this kit. There's lots of things that you can do with them. Adding lots of colour behind. We've got lots of lines. I'm going to do some borders with those today. So you'll really see that. You'll see them come alive. All of my kits have some kind of title in there. These ones are going to be via stamps. Let's get into that all-important paper. Now, this kit was inspired by someone on my design team who said that she was unable to get these colours in the stores. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to design them and I'm going to create those colours myself. And that's the beauty of working with boutique kind of scrapbooking companies, is that we can design for the scrapbooker, and that's what this is about. Look at this vellum. It's gorgeous. So you can put white behind there and you're going to get a completely different look. If you put black behind there, it's really, really important that you get a nice variety. Okay, now let's get that out of the way. Let's go straight into this, and then I've got 4 layouts for you today. So we're going to be demoing this kit with 4 layouts, okay? Let's run through it really quickly, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get started, because I want you to see how you can win some absolute goodies today as well. So, look at this. We've got the Singer sewing machine, one of my favorites. I'm a big sewer and I love it. You've got those clocks down the bottom there and these beautiful colors. Look at the colors in there. Another line of the fantastic sewing machines. And then you've got cotton reels all the way through that paper. Really, really gorgeous stuff. Another one of my favorites. Look at the blues in that. So you're going to be able to cut those squares out if you want to, rustic up the edges, or do what I'm going to do today. I'm going to have that as my background. Then you've got that dark navy blue, really lovely colour to have, and not much of it in the shops. Now you've got that darker teal as well. Really, really lovely. Really, really lovely. Let's scoop through this. You've got pattern making on the back. You've got flowers. Look at those flowers. Look at the tags on the back of that. Loads of different things. I've got it upside down, but you've got I'm so in love with you. I've got sewing the tapestry of our lives, cute as a button, really lovely. I've got the zip paper. Look how cute that is. And on the back of that, you've got your floss catalogue of all your different colours and the butterflies. So really, there is so much you can create with this kit. But let's get straight in, because I've got a bit of a deal for you. If you want to join the kit program today, we only have a limited amount of spots every single month. But if you join today, I want to tell you something that's really amazing. Because if you join the kit program today, you get these 2 books for free. I told you it was going to be crazy. It is crazy. These 2 books will be on your way to you with that kit. Now, you might be wondering what a sketchbook is. Let me tell you and show you exactly what you can do with these. So, these are our 2 best sellers. This is volume 1. It's got a lot of, if you're starting out or if you like more simple layouts, this is a really, really fabulous book. Still got categories of 1 photo, 2 photo, 3 photo, and 4. And you really have got endless inspiration with that. The sketches will tell you where to put your photographs, where to put your embellishments. Here, we've got a beach one down here. There's Christmas ones in here as well. There's so much. They will tell you all about where to put everything. So just to take the stress out of it, the overthinking that can happen when all we want to be doing is creating beautiful pages. We don't want to be stressing about where to put everything on our page. So you get that one if you join today. You also get the brand new volume 4 one, which has gone gangbusters this year. This one is got a little bit of depth into it. It's got some different size page layouts as well, 11.5 by 8 layouts. We've also got so much texture and detail. This one's really going to kickstart your creativity if you want to kind of dip your toe in at a bit of mixed media. So that is all today for $39.85. When you join our kit club, you get that whole bundle for $39.85 with free shipping. It's an absolute steal. So that is what we are going to demo today. And you're going to have a really good look at how that kit comes to life with those sketches. So I'm going to show you how to put the sketches and the kit together. It's an absolute beauty when those two work together. And for $39.85 with free shipping, I think it's an absolute bargain. And you get to get this before Christmas, because it'll come out before Christmas, which is so amazing too. Now, one more thing before we jump into the demos. Don't worry, there's so many demos coming up. These two stamps, I've got 5 sets of these to give away today. So if you get in the kit program today, you sign up in the kit program today, you will go into the draw to win these stamps. They are super cute, and I'm going to be showing you how to use them today as well. Let's get into our first demo, shall we? Because it's pretty exciting. Now, the first one, I've gone with a dress theme, but please, please don't feel like my kits are anyway specific to what I have got in the papers, okay? Now, this sketch is from volume 4. Isn't it gorgeous? I just saw this sketch today and went, oh my goodness, this is perfect for the Midnight Seamstress kit. Now, let's put the title away. You have a really good look at that while I just shove everything off my page, because I don't want you to see it. I'm gonna start with a white. Okay, so I'm just starting with a white one. This is really, really good when you want to kind of build your page out. And so I'm really starting with this white. And of course, you can add lots and lots of color and things like that to it as well. So that's why we're starting with the white. These are 2 photographs of up close of my wedding dress. So this is all of that trail, you know, the train on the back, and then this is up close of my lace. So 2 really gorgeous photographs. I have then, let me just get my papers so you can see every single time what I'm using. I've used the stripy paper sitting behind that, okay? Because you can see there's quite a big border around those photographs. Then I went crazy. I sat and had a cup of tea with Dan, and I had a big bar of chocolate, and I just sat and fussy cutted out these flowers. Remember, you've got that entire sheet of flowers to fussy cut out. Look how gorgeous they are. And of course you get 2 sheets of these. Listen, I'm gonna flick this so you can see how gorgeous it is. It is thick. When you fussy cut out with thin paper, it breaks. This is thick cardstock, designed by me, thick cardstock, okay? Because I hate it when I'm fussy cutting things out and they just tear. So I've put a really nice, over 200 GSM in there for you, over 80 pounds, I think that is. So you've really got some really nice texture in there. Also means you can do a lot of decoration with it, which I'll show you as well. Okay, so I've fussy cutted out those flowers. Fussy cutted, is that the verb? I don't know. Let's go with it. And I am just going, I mean, look, this is just from 1 sheet. I just sat there, and I reckon it took me, the time it takes me to drink a cup of tea, probably half an hour. I like to spend time on my tea. And I just cut them all out. And they're really, really beautiful. And against this white, which will help bring out the white in my dress, this is going to look fab. Okay, so what I'm going to do before I get to those flowers, take a look at this sketch here. You've got this beautiful border going all the way around. You've got some titles up here that we'll do as well. You've also got some splatters. Let me show you how we're going to create those splatters today, because you've got your texture stamp. This texture stamp is designed by me for scrapbookers to get some of that texture that we don't always feel confident doing with a paintbrush splat. And remember, if you order today, you can go into the draw to win these. I've got 5 to give away. Both sets, the flowers and as well with the mason jars, I've got 5 sets to give away. So what I'm going to do is, I will draw that at the end of the show. So don't worry, you will know by 45 minutes whether you've been able to get one of those. Okay, let's come in and use, I've got a nice purple here to use. And that's going to just be that texture that's in the sketch. But do you know what it does? The reason we go for texture is because it makes our photographs pop. And I often talk about that. I'm on Creating Craft TV in the UK, and I'm always trying to explain why we do texture. Why is it so important to get that texture? Well, what it does is it really does make your photos pop. Now, if you're in the chat group, do say hello. If you're jumping on, today is all about the Midnight Seamstress. This is what it's about. It's about beautiful papers and making beautiful layouts. I'm using my Sketches book here, which if you get today, you join the Kit Club today, you get these 2 books for free. It's an absolute steal. It's absolutely crazy, but we wanted to do it to you before Christmas, okay? Kits come in these beautiful boxes. If you're just joining, say hello, jump in the chat. This is what we're working on today. We're building these pages out bit by bit. I've also just used the texture stamp today as well, and you can go into the draw to win these. I've got 5 to give away, so if you order and join the kit program today, you will go into the draw to win these stamps because they're beauties. They're absolute beauties. Okay, let's get back to our sketch that we're building out. This is from volume 4, okay? Really lovely sketchbook. 525 sketches there. Can't go wrong. Now I've got my 2 photographs, and if I look at my sketch, I can see exactly where they sit. It's so important when we're designing out our pages that we really do think about what's going to sit behind. You know, everyone will know, I've got my kit, some people from the Kit Club already on, that I always end up covering up the stamping that I've just done, and I've done it again. Right, let's add those fabulous flowers in, okay? They really are stunningly beautiful. I'm going to have this one just coming off the edge here. Look at that. I always include lots of different sizes so that you've got an opportunity to really design what you want. Every photograph is different. The size of your photo and not only the size that you print out, but the size of the focal point. Just remember that when you're scrapbooking as well. It's not just about the size of the photograph. It might be the focal point. If you've got lots of busyness inside your photograph, it's harder to see what is happening. So just bear that in mind. Okay, you've got a bit of foliage underneath that flower page as well. So don't forget to just pull some of that foliage out, because you'll be able to see this actually coming out from the sides, and it really is a nice effect. Okay, so that's kind of the flowers in that bottom right-hand corner. Look how beautiful that is. Straight away, it's just all lifting up. It's got so much depth in there because of the colours on that paper. Absolutely gorgeous. Hello, I can see you all. I can see all of your messages just. My eyesight's not that good, but I can. Brilliant. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around the edge exactly as my sketch is showing me. And let's pull out those stamps, because these stamps are beauties. They're absolute beauties. I mean, you've got that zip stamp. I can't imagine, I can think of all the different things that you're going to use with that. It's going to be incredible. Okay, let's come in and let's add some of those areas around. Let's get rid of that one because we're not using that one anymore. And let's come in and do this. So you can choose whatever colour you want, of course. Now we're going to be talking about colour a little bit later, because I'm going to recap my famous colour technique. You may or may not be aware of it, but it's a wonderful reminder if you do know about it, because it does help you match any colour from your photograph to your page. That might be how you're choosing the colour of your paper. It might be how you are choosing your photograph. You might change your photograph at the beginning. You know, some people love to change up the photograph. I'm actually going to come in and just add actually this other one that I really, really, really love. This one is so flipping cute. It's got a little heart. Let me stamp it for you. It's got a little heart, and then it's with the thread. So let me just show it to you. I'll just stamp a few more for you so you can see it. It is a really cute stamp. And it's quite nice because it acts well as a corner, okay? Acts well as a corner. Let's come down and do this one in the corner too, and then I'll show it to you a bit up close. Oh, I'm loving this page already. Look at that. Look at the corner there. So that's that stamp. That's the heart stamp with the thread. Really, really gorgeous. Let me bring this down a little bit more so you can see it all. Now, one other thing that we need to add in here is our title. So what I have got for my title, I'm just going to clean my stamps so I don't get into a right pickle. I don't want to make a mess. I end up getting black ink all over myself and making a right mess. We don't want that. No one wants that. So let's put them away. Now, what was I going to do just then? Remind me. Oh, my title. So titles. Oh, and this, let me show you this. So I've just stamped out earlier the cotton reel, and I love this. Let's just add that in. Now, my wedding dress I designed and I got somebody to create. I was the luckiest lady alive. My parents helped me buy my dress, and I designed it and I took it to this lady and she turned it into what I wanted. Don't you just love these amazing creative people? So I've cut out the cotton reel there a couple of different times just to add into and just add that little point of interest. So, so, so pretty. Let me get my foliage back up. Now, I could stick all of this down, but we'd be here all day, so I'm not going to. Now, dresses and tresses. Now, my hair did have tresses, you know, in the curls coming down. That's what this one's about. This is from 10,000 Titles, peeps. Don't forget we've got 10,000 Titles as well. It's the best book going. So I grabbed that from there. A couple of different ways you can do your title. We can come in dead straight. Okay, just make that nice sort of square. We can cut these all down if you wanted to. We could then mat these on a bit of darker coloured cardstock just to make them pop. I'm going to have mine in that top left-hand corner, dresses and tresses. And then what I'm going to do, stick that in there as well. I'm going to have it a little bit wonky. I think that might be fun. But what I can do to help balance these two corners out is just add one of those flowers in. Just have that kind of around. And that's really going to help kind of merge those two sides in. Now let's take a look, because I've got a little title area here. I could do dresses and I could do tresses down here if I wanted to as well. Let's take a look at the sketch and see exactly what we are looking at. So there's the sketch from volume 4. Like I say, if you get this kit today and you join the kit program, you will get these 2 books for free. So if you join the club, you get these 2 books for free. Amazing. Those books are worth, I mean, that whole kit and those 2 books are worth $99, and you're getting free shipping. So it really is an incredible deal. That's the sketch that I've just used to create this page using the Midnight Seamstress. It is a beautiful, beautiful kit. Now, let's roll into the next layout, because you might not have sketches, you might not have photographs that you want to do with your dresses. You might not have dresses, but you might have a dog, and this one's all about dogs. And that's another thing that you must know about my kits, is that whilst they might have a theme, like for example, we've got sewing today, and we've got clocks and things like that, what you need to know is that our kits really can be used for anything. There's a lot of neutral in there, and there's a lot of the plain cardstock in there for you to really, really bring it all together. But the colours are all coordinated. It saves you so much time. You don't have to think about, well, what colours do I use? And I'm going to show you an amazing colour technique later as well. So you'll have that tool in your toolkit for when you're choosing colours. It's a really, really hard thing to do, and you can scroll through and be looking for that perfect paper. Well, you don't need to do that when you get a kit, because everything's combined. Everything is, somebody said in the kit program, I thought it was so good. They said, it is literally like Christmas or my birthday every single month when I get my kit delivered to the door. And I thought that was absolutely fab, fab, fab. So this one's about puppies, okay? This is our new dog, Winter. He's in the bad books at the moment because he's pretty much chewing everything. So let's take a look at what layout we're going to make for him. This is again from volume 4. I'm going to show you a couple from volume 1 as well. So this is that sketch that I'm showing you. Look how gorgeous that sketch is. So much on there, so much that I can do and create. We've got those circles, which we are going to use the stencil to create that. And we've got all of those titles and those words. We've got chevrons. So let's take a look at how we can build that out. There's the 2 photographs, okay? Now those colours, apart from his tongue, look at his massive tongue. Those 2 colours really aren't anything that you've seen so far, but don't worry, because I include always a few neutrals in there for you, and I'm also going to show you how to put those colours together. Hello guys, I can see you jumping on. Is that Judy Wallace? Oh my goodness, I think it is. Is that Judy Dan? Hello Judy. Oh, it's so lovely to see you. I hope you are doing well. We miss you in the Kit Club. And I just hope that you've had a lovely year. Right, Now that I've seen Judy's on, we will get back to the pups. So this one, we've got those circles. Okay, so we've got these two circles sitting behind, and then we've got all of these layers. Now, I'm not sure whether you can see that very well, but there's lots and lots of layers that we can do there. So let's have a look at different ways that we can do that. We can use our stamps, which I think is what I'm going to do. Remember, if you join up to the kit program today, you get the stamp set, you get the 2 free books. Crazy. 2 free books when you join up today, and you go into the draw. I've got 5 stamp sets to give away. Okay, so the flowers and the texture stamps. Texture stamps you've just seen me use are so good. So good. In fact, we might use the circles. We'll see how we go. But the first thing I want to do is get these lines coming down. So I'm going to use a combination of stamps, actually. You've got lots of lovely lines to use. I'm going to use the scissors. Okay, so let's get the scissors put on first. Let me just find my, here I am. Here I am. So I'm going to get my scissors, and I am going to create those lines with the scissors, all right? Let's go and get started with that. Now, one thing to think about is you might not necessarily want to use black all the time. You can think about colours that might go well. So let's just come in and add, I'm going to come in actually with a little bit of sepia. Okay, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to flick these around. We're going to have lots of different sort of shapes and sizes going on here. Remember, if you can remember the sketch, it's kind of lots of thin lines. Now, if you make a mistake with your stamping and you don't like it, just either start again, cover it up with a bit of ink, or keep stamping and build layers and layers and layers. If you want to do pattern making like I'm doing here, then consider repeated lines. All right, consider repeated lines, and always think about going off the edge of your page. That is going to give you what we call pattern making, okay? So this is all of the things that we consider with the kit program, is lots and lots of education, lots and lots of education. Now, remember, kit program today, if you join, 2 free books, and also those amazing papers. I'm going to just flick and go through those papers again because they're so pretty, particularly for people who've just joined us. Look at some of these papers. Get that vellum in there. You get the 2 stamp sets that I'm using right now. Look at this. I mean, this one's beautiful. If you're into sewing, I'm a big sewer. You have got everything you need in this kit, beautifully coordinated, put together. That's what I'm using to create these pages today. All designed by me. You cannot get these papers anywhere else. They are from me. I create them for scrapbookers. They're always on a limited run. We only create for the kit program. So it is really beautiful papers. And I know that when you join our program, we've had somebody in our program now for 2 years. It really is a beautiful community. And today it is a steal. It's, $39.85 is what you're going to get. 1 kit, 2 books. Crazy. And all of that is valued at $99. So do jump in. Be quick as well, because there are limited spots every month. Okay, we only have a limited amount of spots. All right, let's carry on with this page and see where I'm going with it, because I don't really know where I'm going with it. So we've got those lines in there now, okay? Then we're going to build out some of those circles. We've got a couple of options here. Now that you might win the texture stamp, remember you can win the texture stamp. There's 5 to win today. If you put your order in today for the Midnight Seamstress, then you go into the draw to win those stamp sets. You get 2 stamp sets, which is pretty fabulous. So I could use the circles, or what I think I might do is I might pull out this, because I just love this stencil. I'm going to go with a bit of Victorian velvet. Okay, so let me just find the right dooble. Okay, so here you've got a stencil. Now this is why our kit program is different. I show you how to use stencils. I show you how to dive into things that you might not otherwise feel confident enough to dive into, okay? That is what you're going to get at Scrapbooking Coach. So it is so much more than just the papers and so much more than just stickers, flat stickers. No. I love flat stickers and there's a great place and time for them. But when you want to be creative, you want to create something different, you might be stuck in a bit of a rut with your scrapbooking, then you want something that's going to take you to the next level. And a new kit every month, I can guarantee you, is going to do that. It's going to totally and utterly take you to the next level. And don't forget, you get my instructions as well. So you get all of your videos in there showing you how to use what is in your kit. We have the nicest community in the scrapbooking industry inside our kit program. So there are so many different types of scrapbookers, advanced, there's people just starting out, there's people that have had a break from scrapbooking for a long time and headed back in there. Really, it is the nicest community, it really is. So I've just created that there, okay, with those two circles that are sat behind. Let's build it out with my beautiful dog pictures, because yes, this is all about my dog. And let's put that sketch right next to me. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go with a nice bit of this brown. So this is what I'm saying. You've got so many options in these kits. They're so versatile. Look at all the different colours that are in there. They really are fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick these on where I think they should go based on my sketch. And don't worry that sometimes you're going to be covering up. What you're doing is layering. That's what you're doing. And layering is important. Why? Well, because what it does is it helps your photographs stand out. And that's what we're all about, making them pop. So I'm just going to add that in there. I just love the neutralness of this. So I kind of want this in there. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. And then the same with this one as well. Just get that torn edge off there. Lovely. Look at that. So cute. So if you've just joined us, I know a lot of people keep jumping in at lots of different times. This is the Midnight Seamstress kit. You are going to be getting that today. You're going to get the 2 books that come with it for absolutely free. That is $99 worth of value, but today it's only $39.85. Free shipping as well. Oh my goodness, the world's gone mad. Free shipping. Okay, so let's come in and build this out. I've got Sewing the Tapestry of Our Lives. This is from that. On the back of this, you've got those tags, and I've just cut those out, gone crazy, and cut those out and just added them in, okay? Lots of different points. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, add this in, okay? So these are those little bits that you have got here. Just really, 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 really gorgeous. Those little bits. This is the detail you're getting in the kit. This is the detail you're getting in the kit, and it is absolutely gorgeous. You get a design guide as well, which is super, super fab. You need a design guide because it'll tell you how to use it, all right? It'll tell you how to use it. All right, see this corner here? All about balance, okay? All about balance. I'm just gonna add 3 or 4 different colors in there. Now, remember, you've got that beautiful, beautiful flowers. You can just come in now and what I call tart it up a little bit, okay? We're just adding lots and lots of different bits and bobs in there. Okay, and then what I'm doing, the last thing on this demo, and then we'll just shoot to a quick break, but the last thing on this demo is to add that title. Life is Rough. That is from my title book. I loved it. I'm just going to stick that down in the corner here as well. So how beautiful is this? You'd never expect to get something so different. This is a sewing. It's got a little bit of a sewing theme in it, but what I've done is I've turned it into a puppy layout, and you can do the same. Honestly, so many opportunities with this kit. It really is so, so lovely to use. All right, so what we'll do is we will just check that sketch and make sure that we have covered everything off on that sketch, because there really is so much detail in this. If you're just joining me, you get these 2 books for free today. Yes, for free, ridiculous. If you join the kit program, and here is, look at all this. Like, I am just having it sat there so I can show you it, and I'll show you more now, but you're getting all of that for $39.85. It really is such a great deal. Let's run through what you get. 2 stamp sets, okay? 2, not just 1, 2. You've got this one here, which is all of your bits and bobs. Then you've got a whole script stamp set as well. And you've seen me use that. Those 2 titles that I've just used were with these 2 stamp sets. Really lovely. A whole pack of buttons, all coordinated. You just see me use that fabulous stencil. We're going to be using that again a bit in a minute. A whole pack of these incredible butterflies. Again, we haven't even done those. We haven't even used those. And there's this beautiful paper. Honestly, this paper is beautiful. Double-sided, designed by me. Can't get it anywhere else. This is it. This is Scrapbooking Coach paper, and I design it for amazing scrapbookers like you, because sometimes it's hard to find some of the more unusual papers. Well, this is it. I mean, look, even as I do that, I'm going to flick it over so you get to see all of the other bits. So much. There really is so much. It's incredible. It's such a great kit. What have I got at the bottom here? A few other bits and bobs. We've got the tapestry floss in there, embroidery floss. Really beautiful, beautiful things. So what we'll do now is we will cut to a little break, and then we'll cut to a little break, and then what we will do is we will do 2 more demos, and I am going to show you today my color matching technique, okay? It is so brilliant. It takes the stress out of making sure we're trying to find the right colors to match your photographs. So let's get ready for that. I'll just cut to a little break to show you. Here we go. Let's get straight into the next demo, because this kit is absolutely gorgeous and I want you to see everything that you can create with it. So let's jump into this one. This is my nanny, okay? She is the reason I've created this kit as well. She was such a beautiful lady. And in fact, her photograph is in the background of that teal paper. So vintage photographs are so important to get right. There's a slight yellowing on the sepia of the photographs more often than not. Now, if you don't like that, you can always photograph this and clean that up in sort of your phone will be able to clear that up in the photo section, or you can do it in a Word document, of course. So this is such a beautiful layout for this. Now, let's take a look at the sketch we're going to use. Back to my favorite book. This is volume 4. Look at the detail in this. There is just so much detail, and look at those butterflies. And of course, we've got loads and loads and loads of butterflies to use. But we're going to go a little bit different with this one. So we're going to start with this magnificent paper. I love this paper. I think it is so pretty and so unusual. You won't be able to find this paper anywhere else. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in and add a little bit of white paint either ends. Now, this doesn't have to be white paint. This might be gesso, really whatever you want. It doesn't matter, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a paintbrush, and I don't like that one. Let's use this one, a bit more of a flat one. And I'm just going to create 2 corners, okay? Two corners, exactly kind of how my sketch is. Let's just clear that up. I don't really want that on my table. My husband will not be very impressed if I put lots of white paint everywhere. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in and I'm just going to smooth it out. And when you use a cloth to smooth it out, what it does is it makes it transparent. See this area here? It's nice and transparent. I'm going to add a little bit more white on there. And this is the type of training you're going to get in our Kit Club. Lots and lots of different ways. If you just want to stick stuff down, that's fine too. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper into it, then of course you can buy, if you want to go a little bit deeper into it, then of course you can by doing some of the mixed media stuff that I'm showing you today. And if you're not confident with it, well, stick with me, peeps. Stick with me. Yeah, one of the things that I found over the years in scrapbooking is that there's so much more to it than just scrapbooking. You know, there is so much more, and it really is lovely when you realize what an impact it makes on your life, when you spend time. If you're a little bit stressed, I'm a bit of a not a stressed person, and I can go and sit and scrapbook and have all of the worries taken out of where I'm at just by being mindful. Not only am I being mindful because I'm being creative, I'm being mindful because I'm looking at the people that I love. And that is such a fantastic escape for me. Just grabbing my photographs, having a look through, or even having a look through of pages I've already created. That's another lovely thing to do. But just sitting in my room with a pile of my beautiful photographs of my family more often than not, and then just being creative, it just sets everything apart. Just sort of everything gets put on hold while I'm in my room doing that. So mindfulness is such a beautiful part of scrapbooking, and I hope you get the same benefits, because I certainly do, out of it. And having something like a kit can really sort of bring it all together. It can really make sure that you're not spending too much time worrying about the things that you don't want to worry about, okay? You're really here to scrapbook and enjoy it. Let's build out this page, because I certainly am looking forward to doing that. So I've got, this is my pattern paper, and I'm actually just going to add a little bit of white into that as well, just to coordinate it and bring it across, which is just so, so important. So I'm just going to add a little bit of white in there just to blend it all in. So what you're looking for there is that lovely blend all of the time. Why is that wet? I need it dry. I've got a wet cloth, which is brilliant for wiping this, but I need a dry cloth. Okay, that's all good. What we'll do is we'll just put that down there, let that dry. In the meantime, let's set up these two areas, because you can see from this sketch that there's two areas here that are really, really gorgeous. They are where you add all of your detail. Now, your detail might be some ticket stubs. Your detail might be a few of your memories that you want to jot down. Might be some of the ephemera. Might be just decoration that you love to create. Lots and lots of beautiful things that you can add in there. So, but what I'm going to do with that space, do you remember these? Look at cute these are. Now, if you join today, if you join our kit program today, you go in the draw for these amazing stamp sets. They really are absolutely lovely, and they're worth $15.99. I've designed them, and they go in the draw. Okay, so you get those ones, and you get the texture stamps as well that I've shown you a little bit already. Look at that circle and those spots. We're going to be using a bit more of those again. You've seen me use it so far, and they are stunning. All right, let's work on what we've got going on here. The first thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of texture. I've got my white ink here, and I just love this ink. It's so, so beautiful to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in and add some of that white ink down the sides here. This is the texture stamp that you can win today if you join the kit club. Oops. And it's just a lovely little bit. In fact, it's mirroring, getting my words out, actually what's in the background here. It's really, really lovely to use. So I've got that. Then what I want to use, I've got so many goodies in front of me. It's unbelievable. I'm spoilt for choice. Don't you love that feeling when you're spoilt for choice? I do. I love it. Okay. I'm going to come back and add my cute as a button, right? Cute as a button. These two friends were friends for life. And in fact, this beautiful lady was at my nanny's funeral as well. So beautiful. It's just adding more and more of that texture. What else have I got to add? Oh yes, let's add some of this. Let's put a zip. Let's put a zip in here as well. And look, there's lots of different things that I can add. We'll put some florals in there as well. But you see, there's that texture stamp that I was talking about. I try and coordinate kits and my products to go with the sketches so that you've got all of the resources you need. Okay? So, do you know what? I've been doing sketches now for 12 years. That's the first product that came out. And do you know why I started on sketches? Well, because I was daunted by 12 by 12. And so really, sketches are designed for you to be able to create something really quickly and easily. They show you where to put your photos, where to put your journaling. There's so much in these. It really is incredible. And I've turned them upside down. I've done all sorts of different things with them, and they have just been such an amazing resource for me. So yeah, they really do. Every single time I use a sketch and I follow it down to the T, they just make my pages look gorgeous every time. And that's so important. If you're making page after page after page, you can kind of run out of steam, you know what I mean? Well, those books will certainly keep you going, because you've got 2 today. If you order and join the kit program, you get those 2 books for free today. So that is such a fabulous, fabulous deal. So you'll have over 1,000. 1,000. And you've probably got 1,000 photographs. I've got 10,000 photographs on my phone. And the best thing I can do is get them off my phone, get them printed, and start scrapbooking them. That is my goal. And I keep 2020, how long have we got now? We haven't really got much left of 2023. So that means you've got lots and lots of work to catch up on to try and get 2023 done, ready for 2024. I mean, is anyone that up to date? I don't know. And scrapbooking is not always about, you know, keeping up to date. That can be a little bit stressful at times. Maybe what it's about is just creating things that you love. And that's what I'm really, really big on, because when people are inspired by what they've got, whether it's beautiful papers or stamps, then that makes them happy and it makes them create beautiful things. And that's what life, in my opinion, is all about, okay? So when you combine the kits with the books, you've got everything you need. You've got the sketches to show you where to put everything, and then you've got the combination of beautiful designed and coordinated papers. So it's a great combo, the 2 together, and you're getting them today for $39.85, which is mad, mad, mad. Normally $100, so it's really, really incredible. Right, let's jump back into this and get this one finished, because it is a really, really beautiful one. I'm now going to come in and add that white paper behind. Remember, we've put a little bit of ink on that. There's just so much I could add. I don't even know where to start. But one of the things I want to include here is these tags. Remember the tag sheet that you've got? You've got an entire sheet of tags that come with it. So on your floral page, you've got all of these tags. Imagine cutting them all out and just adding lots and lots and lots of different layers and designs. Well, that's what you can do with this one. I'm going to cut out Sewing My Dream here. All right, we've got 15 minutes and I must show you my colour technique before I go. Okay, let's just add that in there. And on my layouts, there are lots and lots of add text here, insert text here. That really is to show you where you can start doing that, when you can really go, okay, well, I want to put the date, I want to put this, I want to put that. Then that is the spot to do it, okay? It's kind of creating a line right the way across my page. Now, if I felt like this was all a bit too busy and I wasn't seeing some of those lines, then what I can do is add more of that white paint. Okay, don't forget you can do that. All right, I'm just carrying on all of these tags that I've cut out. Add a bit of dimension tape around this as well, and you're really going to see it all come alive. I'm going to add my beautiful Singer sewing machine on there. And then last but not least, we've got those butterflies. Let me show you how beautiful these butterflies are. All cut out, fussy cut out of that sheet. Now remember what I said at the beginning if you were with me. I hate fussy cutting out with thin paper. So I always make sure that my paper is beautifully thick so that you can create and cut out and not worry about it breaking, okay? That's what that's about, all right? Now, look at that. Isn't it absolutely stunning? Now, what I'm going to do is add a little bit of twine in here as well. These are all designed by me. Don't forget that. These really are designed by me for scrapbookers so that you can design something that you love as well. All right, add the twine. These are beautiful, okay? This is what I'm saying. I've got so many little elements in here that are all really from scratch items. And what I mean by that is and lots of people say why they love this kit program, is that it really is, you can do so much with it. I don't just put stickers in there, and everyone's pages can look the same sometimes when that happens. These are things that you can go on and build up and you can create, and I show you lots of different ways that you can do that. All right, those butterflies are in there. It really is designed, these kits, to boost your creativity, because that's what it's about. It's not about my creativity, it's about yours, okay? That's what it's about. All right, last but not least, let's find out where these titles are. And let's add them in as best as we can. So I've got best friends till the end. I've lost my till. Oh no, I haven't, here it is. So I'm gonna add that out. In fact, I'm gonna shimmy this all up a little bit as per the sketch. And then I'm gonna go best friends till the end. Isn't that absolutely adorable? That's the stamp set that you get, guys. That is the stamp set that you get in the kits. Really lovely font. And then all I've done is just sort of, can I call bubble cut? I think that's a great word. I've bubble cutted around here, okay? And it's just really, really fantastic. Okay, I think this one is done. So there's the sketch, there's the layout. It really is a beautiful combination. If you're jumping on, do say hello. I've got one more layout to do, really, really quickly, this one. That one had a little bit of depth to it, but I've got one more here that I really love. This one is from volume 1. Remember, you get 2 books with your kit this month. So if you join up this month for our kit club, you get these 2 books for free. That is mad. They are 2 sketches books. They're my best-selling ones. They show you where to put your photographs. They show you where to put your embellishments, your titles. They're really, really fabulous. These 2 books in the kit are worth $99, and today, I can't believe we're actually doing this, are $39.85, and you get free shipping. So if you're going to join up this month, because this is what you get this month, okay? This is sketches from volume 1. That's this book here. Volume 1 is a little bit simpler. If you don't want to go down into lots and lots of texture and depth, you've just seen me do that there. If you just want to keep it a little bit more simple, then go with volume 1. Really have a deep dive, but you get both anyway, so you can look through both. What a great present for somebody as well. All right, let's take a look at what we get in this one. This is volume 1. Look how cute this one is. Let's build this one out together. I've used that dark bluey, tealy paper at the bottom. Cute. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build this up. I've put a little bit of white behind the cotton reel because my photographs have got a little bit of white in there as well. Okay, so they can go there. Down the bottom, I'm going to do the same thing in the opposite corner. So there's that little bit of white. I've lost my other photo. Where's it gone? No. Surely I haven't lost my other photo. It's got to be under here. It's got to be attached to something. Oh my goodness me. Is the dog eating it? Can't have done. He's not even in here. Oh, how weird. Anyway, there was another photo. Oh, hang on a minute. Is it under here? No. Oh, that's so weird. Anyway, my other photo goes there. And then what we've got is through the middle, we are going to add a really fabulous title. So it says Forever on the sketch, but then we've got these 2 fab lines here. Well, what I'm going to do to create those fab lines to bring everything in together is I'm going to use the stitching needle stamp. It is the coolest stamp in the world because, let me show you. So you've got the needle and thread, and then you've got it going through to a set of stitching. It's just gorgeous. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it so much. And then on the other end, what could we have on the other end? Oh, why don't we have the little one with the heart? Yeah, let's have that on the other end. So we'll have this one coming in here. Now I want to sort of maintain that line. So I think I'm going to come this way actually. And that's going to then host and sit behind. Let's show you where this is all going to sit, because then I'm going to put the Forever in the middle there. Oh my goodness. Super, super, super cute. I've cut out, oh look at that. There's that stamp. Oh, it's so flipping cute. There's that Singer Sewing Machine stamp in there. Okay, I've got cute as a button tag in there as well. Don't feel fixated on, oh, well, it's a sewing machine. Why on earth has she got a sewing machine? Well, I can make a title because I've got a space down here, sewing the tapestry of our lives, because Winter, our new dog, is such an important part of our lives. And so it doesn't matter. You can have whatever you want. And when you join the kit program, you are honestly going to be challenged and given so much inspiration, taking you to the next level so that you can come away with ideas that you've never, ever, ever explored before. I'm just having a quick look for that photo, but I can't find it. So don't worry, I'll just put a fake one in there for now. All right, there's the fake one. So you can see the structure. But the other one is of Winter and me and my son as well. So it's really, really sweet when you pull that all together. So that is volume 1. You get that with the Midnight Seamstress this month. You get 2 books. Let's have a look at the Midnight Seamstress one more time, and then we've got 5 minutes to do 2 things. 1, show you the color technique that everybody is loving and is talking about. And the second thing is I'm going to reveal who has won. We're not going to do the stamps, I don't think. We're going to let you have a bit more opportunity to win those stamps. So we'll do a 24-hour one with that one. Okay, let's go over to the overhead and take a look at what you get in the Midnight Seamstress kit one more time. I know lots of people keep jumping in at different times. You get, hi, I can see somebody jumping on now actually. Don't worry, you can watch this on replay at any time. There's been so much in here today, and I know you're gonna wanna go back and look and see all the different things that I've done. 2 stamp sets in there, one with a little theme in there with the sewing, but the other one is your titles. Really important to have that one. You've seen me use it today, it looks gorgeous. You've got your vellum. I mean, I haven't even used the vellum today. Oh, the butterflies, I haven't used those, but we will, don't you worry. I can see some comments. Oh, it's Janet. Hello, Janet, I can see you. Thread, embroidery thread in there, gorgeous. Your stencils, your buttons. And look at all this paper and the kit and the box. I mean, you can store all of your work whilst you're creating. You can store them in this box. It's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So that is what you're going to get. Now, kit program people, don't worry, you haven't been left out. You can go to, we have got some exciting things coming up for you guys. We've actually got a stamping workshop that's coming up in the next couple of months, and you guys are going to get some really cool things for that as being part of the kit program, so don't worry. Shall we do the color technique? Let's do the color technique. Can we just jump to a quick 2-second break while I get my, oh no. Okay, let's get into this, because this is amazing. This will change your life. Now, that's a bit of a big call, isn't it? But it is definitely going to change the way that you look at your photographs and you look at what papers you're going to choose. Let me show you this. So here is a photograph of me and my kids at the Natural History Museum in London. And what you have got here is lots of different colours going on. You've got me, my son in turquoise. You've got my headband that's kind of like a darker pinky red. Can't think of the word. And then you've got all this stone. You've got my daughter's hair colour as well. You've got a little bit of dark colours in there as well. So lots and lots of different colours. What on earth would you choose to frame and matte to make them pop? Well, let me show you what I would do. What we are going to do is use what I call the ice cream technique. Let me show you it. Okay, so with an ice cream, you have 3 components. You have the cone, which is around about 80% of your ice cream, unfortunately. Then you have your ice cream on the top, which is around about 15%. And then you have your sprinkles on top, and that's 5%. when you are looking at your photographs, you need to be looking at what is 80% of the colour, okay? Now, 80% of the colour in these two photographs, I would say, is that stone colour. So it's on the walls, it's on the whole of this, and there's a little bit of that colour in each of our hair. It's a little bit of a grey browny colour. So what I do is I start off with that. That is 80%. Then what you want to do is you want to choose 2 other colours. With design, 3 colours is really what you're looking for. But you don't want them in the same ratio. You want 80% of the grey brown, so that's my background, and then you want to choose those other 2 colours, but you want to choose your 15%, which is your secondary colour, and then your 5%, which is your accent colour, okay? So let's choose those 2 colours. For me, my 15% is going to be this teal, and this teal is seen on my son's shirt. It's not identical, but it doesn't matter. That's what's seen on my son's shirt. So what I'm going to come in and do is add that teal in there, okay? And I've got a couple of other backing in there as well. My 5%, I need a bit more teal. Let me add a bit more teal. There it is. There's a bit more of that teal. My 5% is going to be that pink. And here, oh, here's a bit more teal. I've got some kind of monster head, dragon dinosaur head. And then that other 5%, so you think about your ice cream, there's your 5%. That's going to be the pink that's on top of my headband, all right? So there's that pink. I'm just going to add that in. And then I can build that page up based on those 3 colours. The background is the stone, which is your 80%. That's why I've chosen 80%. Your teal, in my case, is the 15%, and the 5% is those pops of pink. I'm going to give it a little bit closer so you can see that. This technique is so useful. I use it time and time again when I'm putting colours together. It really is a fantastic technique to use. I think we are done for today. Thank you everybody for joining in. Thank you for all of your comments in the chat. So fabulous to have you there. And what we will do is I will put a reminder up. You've got it all on the screen there, is we have got that kit and the 2 books for free today. That's $99 worth of value that you're getting for $39.85 and free shipping. So it's a fabulous deal. Make sure you grab it. There's limited spots in our kit program. It really is a boutique limited, not only runs of the paper, but we also keep it quite small so that everybody can get the attention that they need, because once a month we have our crop along. So every month we meet together on Zoom and we go through the kit and any questions. We more often than not have a question around maybe photographs that people are struggling with. Maybe it's a colour theme that they're trying to work out. I answer all of those questions live in our crop along once a month, and ours is coming up not this Saturday but next. So if you join the kit program, you can be a part of that, where you can sit and chat to me and show me the things that you're working on, and I can help you through those. Have a lovely evening, whatever you are doing. Enjoy your crafting. Make sure you jump on this deal today. It really is fantastic. This kit will only be available for the rest of December, and then we move into a new kit. We will do some more lives like this, so you've got lots and lots of information all the time. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all